Seeds are grown in seed orchards. They're genetically bred. It's not genetic engineering, it's natural tree breeding to breed the biggest and fattest trees, the straightest trees, and also strong wood properties, which are important for the timber processing industry. The seeds for the nursery would be sown around September, and then they'd be raised in the nursery through to June or July, and then they're weeded and tended by hand and fertilised, and then also hand raised and put into boxes, and then the planters plant the boxes out in the field. After the final harvest, there's a lot of branches and needles or leaves of the trees are left, and they're mulched back into the soil to conserve the nutrients. Once the trees are planted, they're tended or nurtured throughout their life, and they'll be monitored for their nutrient status, so foliage samples will be taken and analysed for the nutrient content and any corrective fertiliser added. Leading up to around age 10 is when they first thin, so thinning is when you take out the weaker stems, the smaller stems or the bent stems, and the trees are quite small there, so they're usually cut into pulp log, which is chipped. The idea of thinning is to concentrate growth on the best trees for the final crop. After that, at around between 20 and 25 years, the forest may be thinned one or two additional times, and they're cut into logs for sawing. Now, the process of harvesting is quite automated these days, and they're quite sophisticated $1 million plus machines with onboard computers and sensors that optimise and assist the harvest operator make decisions about what length they're going to cut. Once the harvester has felled the tree and cut it into logs, you have another machine called a forwarder that's a six-wheel drive articulated all-terrain vehicle that picks up the logs and takes them out to the side of the road where they're loaded onto trucks that then take the logs into the sawmills.